The feeling I am, I exist. All the beings, all the sentient beings, they are experiencing I exist. Mr. Mosquito also is I exist, he knows. I exist. There's the awareness I exist. And that is, you may call, you use a lovely term, it stayed with me, you say the lens. I would use this terminology, that the I am itself becomes the lens of the Absolute, through which the manifest world can be perceived. I is consciousness, consciousness awareness, actually. I just want to go into it, don't fall asleep. As soon as that manifestation I am announces itself inside the body, the feeling of being is present. I exist. The sense I exist is there. You may say that this I am is the earliest manifestation of the Absolute in the material expression, the feeling I am. You can therefore say I is that awareness itself. But when it's felt inside the body, then as consciousness, it's really on the, a sage says, the sense I am, the most important sense, is like a door that swings one way towards all of manifestation and the other way towards the infinity. This threshold. This is how powerful this feeling I am, which is the godly principle inside the farm. That feeling I am. And all the beings are experiencing I am. It is there before your name was given to you. And it lost none of its power, except it became, in a way, eclipsed because of the registration for the name that was offered to you by your family. It's not a fault, that's manifestation also. But it is the I am power that held the impression of the name that was offered. And once the name was offered to you, who have no name, your name is I am, but you took the name George or whatever, then once you took this name George, you never forgot this name George. That even if you're about to sleep or go into meditation and someone says George, you don't need any time to remember, it's right there. So if you don't forget this name, which is not original because this body did not come into this world with George on the forehead, it was offered, somebody thought about it, so it's not your original name, it was offered to you. If you cannot forget this name, how much more can you forget that which holds the impression of this name? And that which holds the impression of this name is that wonderful power I am. The seat of perception. When I speak about the witnessing, all is observed. Can the observer be observed? It's to the I am that this question is directed. That intuitive sense of conscious presence. This feeling. Until the Absolute manifests in a form, it tastes the feeling I am, then further experiencing can come. And it's unto the I am that distraction comes. That's where the potential for identifying with the body and diversity can come. Therefore, a great sage, Ramana Maharshi, he says, the I removes the I, yet remains the I. The I am, the natural being, removes the I me, which was the development, the conditioning, the conditioned mind, the idea you have of yourself rather than what you are. It removes that through inquiry, through grace or whatever, only to remain as that natural intuition, the feeling I am. It's to the I am that life is happening to. The earliest manifestation of the Absolute. the bridge, you may call it. I just want to say this. Give it some space. And it is, the distraction occurs to the I am. Even the person itself is a modification or an expression arising out of the I am. The I am removes the I me, my mind, and remains only that pure intuition, the feeling I am. This is what spirituality, religion offers you. To sieve out, to comb out the noise of conditioning from the I am, so only the I am remain. But the I me believes, if you take out the I me, I'm finished. Then fear comes. But the I me is only a thought in the I am. I hope I'm not confusing you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just understand this, don't learn it. So, in this type of space, your mind is reverting to its natural posture as I am. You're experiencing effortlessly your I am beingness. And perfume arising out of this seeing is peace, and space, and joy, clarity. This is the natural mind, your natural state. And out of this state, spontaneously, life is unfolding. The observing that actions and reactions and interactions are occurring in the presence of this fundamental seeing. And there is immense joy. Awareness remains completely untouched, immaculate, beyond the concept of immaculate.
And it's enough. And it's enough.
It is enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it doesn't know anything about enough. Or not enough, or returning, or becoming or unbecoming, or believing or not believing. It knows nothing about religion. It knows nothing about you and me, in any kind of way. But it shines us all through the medium of consciousness and the body and the vital breath. I just want to say this, because this knowledge is already inherent in you. It's not something that you need to be taught. If anything, just reminded. Something stirs up and the mirror of the mind is wiped clean, and this knowledge becomes spontaneously, your conviction arises. It's not learned, it's already, you are this already. This is the great news. You are not going to become this. You're going to stop becoming. Or at least if you become, let it be playful against that which is neither becoming nor unbecoming. Your natural mind, your natural being. And at a certain point, even this most potent knowledge, the feeling I am, also this feeling I am is also observed in you. Observable. Very subtle. Because you are aware, just like you're aware now, you're conscious. You're aware of consciousness. You're aware this is the waking state. From where do you watch this waking state? Just like this. All of this is taking place spontaneously within your being. Spontaneously within your being. It's not a great deal you need to learn, in fact. Just that is being pointed to, and that recognition is satisfying itself. then the magic is seen. Because somehow it is as though we want to solve life from the mental posture. It cannot be solved.